Moving on now, let's talk about the Pakistan Super League. We talked a little bit about it yesterday and about the fact that the ICC security consultant was very happy with the security arrangements that were made. So good news is coming in, Avais. I think, it's continuously improving, as in we're getting 3 games in Pakistan this time around, 2 qualifiers in Lahore, and the final is in Karachi. It's on the 25th?
The finals?
Yeah.
It's on the, I'm not sure about the dates.
That's what I said.
It's in March, but I'm not sure about the dates.
So they're extremely satisfied with what they've seen. And while the final decision doesn't lie with the security consultant, of course, he will put it in his report. So this is very good news for the Pakistanis.
Definitely. I mean, Ali, the Pakistan Super League management has been doing a fabulous job over here. Even the Pakistan Cricket Board, convincing the other teams. See, if you remember, on the main gateway was the Zimbabwean team coming up over here. Then you got the Pakistan Super League final being held over here. Then the Sri Lankan team came up to play one T20 match. That was a brilliant one. They loved it. And even I remember the president of Sri Lankan Cricket Board even promised to play a full-fledged series in Pakistan. So the fruit is coming up over here. Even the West Indies tour might be in March, I think so. March end, the West Indies would be touring up to play 3 T20s. Then you got.
I'm not sure if they're coming here though. I think it was a bit
in Lahore. It is. There's news coming up. It might be the tri-nation. Even Bangladesh might step up. It's not officially, but the news is coming up over here. So yes, Pakistan Cricket Board has been doing a fabulous job over here. You have got no complaints from anyone. They have been doing fabulous job over here. Waiting to watch the Pakistan Super League stars to play in Pakistan, and a good news coming up from Quetta Gladiators too. Shane Watson and the other players, except Kevin Peterson, because there's negotiation going on with Kevin Peterson. Everyone has agreed to play in Pakistan, so that's a plus point for Pakistan, I would say.
I think I read somewhere that Samit Patel might be coming in for
Kevin Peterson.
Yeah, in Islamabad United. I think I read that somewhere.
He's playing for Quetta Gladiators, I think.
Who, Samit?
Yeah.
Samit Patel?
I saw his video today, if I'm not here.
Maybe, yeah. I don't know. I think I read something. But if that's the case, that should be exciting. It's good to see players like that in there. Sometimes, a Kevin Peterson might drop out, a Chris Gale might drop out, or a Brendan McCullum. But these, avid cricket lovers will know about Samit Patel and how good he is in T20 cricket. Even guys like that have a lot to offer.
Obviously, yes, it's great news for Pakistan cricket to be completely overall that the international players are agreeing to come to Pakistan and play. This shows the confidence in those international players that Pakistan is a safe place. And being a cricket lover, obviously watching 3 PSL matches in Pakistan is the greatest feeling. And obviously, yes, Pakistan is hoping for some series coming up.
That's the main point here, Avais. The fact that the PSL has managed to be successful. And they've only played 1 game in Pakistan. They're a full-fledged brand now. They've managed to create a brand here. And I think that's very, very admirable.
Ali, if you remember when the Pakistan Super League designing was going on, that this will be implemented this year. I remember even I was having the main doubt whether this would be fruitful for Pakistan or not. Because, this wasn't the first Pakistan Super League edition wasn't being played in Pakistan. But if you compare the Pakistan with the other leagues, especially IPL, the way Pakistan Super League has grown fruitfully, and the way the fan following is there, the feedback was from from UAE. It was totally different from for Pakistan Super League. It was more highly created. So that's a good sign to watch on. Drawing crowd to the stadiums of Dubai Sports City when the opening was done for Pakistan Super League wasn't an easy job. Because I always complain one thing, that it's not an easy job to fulfill the West Sports City. It's also a city. To get people over there, that was a brilliant idea. Then getting Pakistan Super League back to Pakistan. See, slow and steady it will come back to Pakistan. You got 1 finals in Lahore. Now you got 3 matches in Pakistan. I hope so, inshallah, you will get the full Pakistan Super League being played in Pakistan. You have got many grounds to offer for Pakistan Super League. Multan is a beautiful ground. I was there for the Multan Sultan match. It's a beautiful ground.
This should be a lesson for everybody that the odds were completely against Pakistan. And nobody thought, even Pakistanis, very few thought that the PSL would succeed, especially if games weren't being played in Pakistan. But the fact that it has, which just goes to show, if you work hard, which Mr. Najib Sethi and his team have done, you can't fault them on that. They have worked very, very hard. So it just reveals that, if you concentrate and focus and work hard and, have tunnel vision, you're going to be rewarded.
PSL, speaking on my personally, if I speak, that I was not really sure that PSL is going to become such a successful brand of cricket and the internationally accepted, and even the international analysts are comparing PSL to IPL now. And PSL and Mr. Najam Sethi has done a great job, I believe, and he's taken PSL to the heights that I guess, as you said, no one really expected it to go. And PSL has been fruitful for the Pakistan cricket as well, as we've seen in the current team. More than less than half the players are from the PSL. So PSL is a great performance.
Yeah, and I think one of the reasons why the PSL has done well, because the cricket has been of very high quality. The pitches haven't been, especially in the UAE, of course, the pitches haven't been that easy for the batsmen to hit through the line. So they have to work for their runs. While I think maybe 4 or 5 years ago, big sixes and fours of every delivery was the order of the day. But now, especially die-hard cricket fans want to see batsmen struggling a little bit. They want to see batsmen working for their runs, and they'd like to see spinners getting on top of the batsman or fast bowlers getting on top of the batsman. I think that's one of the reasons why it's worked, because it hasn't been that easy for batsmen to go whack from the word go. The bowlers, especially the spinners, have really come into
Ali,
the
I know that the flavor of the drawing crowd is that you go for boundaries. I mean, you need to have big boundaries in every delivery. But as a bowler, definitely I would love to challenge the batsman to go for runs, and that has been happening in the Pakistan Super League. It's really a fun to watch on that. Batsmen are working hard to score runs over here. Even they're scoring 130, 120, and defending that has been a good job by the other team. I mean, they are giving tough time to other one. That's the true color of cricket, I would say. On it's not that every ball you need to go for boundaries. I mean, because even the bowlers started complaining about that the pitches haven't been favoring up the bowlers over here in the most of the leagues, and that has totally changed in the Pakistan Super League. It's a good sign, I would say, that the batsmen are trying the hard work to go for runs, and the bowlers have been enjoying it out. And the crowd has been superb and supportive for the Pakistan Super League. And I hope so. I mean, just one request again, I would say to the Pakistan Cricket Board management, to the Pakistan Super League management, they need to arrange some buses that, like the IPL had done, need to pick one point. If you have got matches in Dubai Sports City, pick one point Sharjah, or there's a place called Rola Bank Street. Pick one point over there, gather the public from there, make them go to the Dubai Sports City. When the match is over, drop them up over there, because it's not an easy job to travel from Sharjah or Ajman to Dubai. It costs you a lot.
And of course, it's very important that we continue to be patient. We had the final in Lahore in the second edition. Now we're getting 3 games here. And who knows, maybe in the 4th edition, we'll get 6 games. Maybe in a different part of Pakistan. Maybe Multan. Because that's what Mr. Najam Sethi and his team are working towards. And so we need to be patient. And if we're patient and we leave it to them to do their job, we will get more games in Pakistan. Final thought, Maneeb, then we have to wrap up the segment.
This is the exact thing that I was thinking right now, that of the first PSL, Pakistan had the second PSL, Pakistan had the final in Pakistan, and the third PSL, Pakistan has 3 matches. So who knows, maybe in the coming years, a year or 2 years, that the complete PSL will be played in Pakistan, and that would be a great feeling.
Right. We're going to leave it at that, gentlemen. Thank you very much for coming on the show.
Pleasure.
It was a pleasure.
अपडेट्स के लिए अभी सब्सक्राइब के बटन को क्लिक करें, देखते रहिए जियो।